What's up, fishy people? As you can see, it is nighttime. We are out here in the monster pond. We've got the color changing light going. It doesn't add too much light to the pond, but it definitely adds some cool added effect. But today we got a super cool feeding video for you guys. So let's go ahead and get this fish cut up and I'll start feeding these monster fish. We got the arapaima here already waiting for their food. All right, let's see if these big boys want some food. There we go. It's a little harder to see at nighttime, but that's when I like to feed because that's when the majority of the fish are out. And this is when I'm usually off work. With the new daylight savings, by the time I'm here and start getting stuff done, it is nighttime. There goes that big gar. But you guys get a little insight into nighttime feeding here at Ohio Fish Rescue. Just throwing in handfuls of tilapia. There goes the gars and the arowana. Of course, the arapaima's on the food. Who else? Let's see if this gar wants some. There he goes. Look at him. You guys can kind of just see the silhouettes of the fish. That's all right. Nonetheless, it's still cool. Damn. All right, who wants some more? You know, let's just throw it out there. Maybe some of the catfish will get it. There's another arowana. They are getting huge in here, let me tell ya. Arowana do get big. So they can get up to around 5 foot long, about a foot, 14 inches tall or so. This guy here, he's probably pushing about 3 foot. He's about 4 or 5 inches wide. He'll probably be about 9-10 inches tall. It's kind of hard to get some size comparison because all the fish are so big and you're not really seeing them from the side. You're seeing them from on top. So they do appear smaller, but that's all right. Well, there goes the platinum gars and the albino gar. Go ahead and throw them some food. Arowanas really love the tilapia, I'll tell you that much. There you go, buddy. Right on the food. Look at him go. Who wants some more? There goes that big old alpha catfish coming over. Redtail cat, tiger shovelnose hybrid. There we go. Let's keep throwing some more. And as you can see, I'm just throwing in handfuls and handfuls of tilapia. These are just fillets cut up a little bit smaller. So everyone gets a shot. Ooh. So out here in this pond, you definitely see that the gar and the arapaima make the most noise. They have their tails that smack the water, and they're the most aggressive when they feed. Look at him. Get it, get it, get it. Attaboy. All right, we just got a little bit left. I probably fed them around 8-9 pounds already. I'm still throwing in a tad bit more. Stuff goes quick in the monster pond, but that is all right. Okay, so that finishes it for them. Let me come over here. Got this big old bag of algae wafers I normally throw in here for the plecos. They normally don't come out until nighttime. Oh, there we go. There goes watermelon or a royal pleco right there. He's actually out right now because I had the lights off. I just recently turned some on to feed him. There goes the rhino pleco there. There goes that albino gibiceps and the redfin cactus. There's another one in there. There's a bunch more hiding in this tank. We got green phantoms, blue phantoms, and a few more. But they will come out and munch on them pellets. Some of them are meat eaters. I do throw meat in there. And of course the wood and the natural plant material. We got that albino Wells in there. He's still doing good. He's getting big. and the red motag and the flower horn seem to be getting along, which is pretty awesome. All right, let's see if we can get this armadas to eat. Oh, arapaima came up. He doesn't like the tilapia. Oh, but the stingrays do. Arapaima gonna eat it? They are picky eaters. They don't really like the tilapia, but the armadas does and the stingrays do. So I throw it in just a couple pieces at a time. All right, we're back with a little bit more. There we go. Look at them. Oh, big old chunk. So I always try and keep the armadas fed, because if they get hungry, they are liable to stick their fangs through a fish that you care about. So I always feed them every single day, along with these arapaimas. I'm feeding them just so we can grow them out. But because, you know, a healthy arapaima is a fat arapaima. You've seen how some of these guys came in and now they are super chunky and super fat. Loving it? Let's get you some more. There you go. Look at him. These armadas are going to grow so quick. I just love it. Oh, sorry, I tried catching it. He got the tilapia stuck on his teeth. Caught a little tiny glimpse of it. But them teeth are nothing to mess with. All right, we got the babies here. I'm just feeding some carnivore pellets too. And once the bigger fish eat and get on the pellets, I've got a bunch of bloodworms here for the baby ray. So all I do is, you know, pour them down right in this corner. Bam. Now she will get on the bloodworms, and the rest of the fish eat up the pellets. There goes the dorados, the sturgeon. There goes the other ray coming over. Here's this ray, got on the pellets I threw down over here. And now on the bloodworms. You go, girl. There goes the other stingray over there, already hounding the pellets. Look at him go. Did this one here. This is that ray that I put out a video on Facebook about her. We went ahead and gave a package deal to Joe, and I wanted to fatten her up because I was not comfortable with the way that she was eating and looking. She was picked down a little bit, so now we, you know, got her all fixed up, and now she is eating good again. So we're gonna fatten her up and have her nice and healthy before we go ahead and feel comfortable selling her. Because, you know, I used to hate when we used to buy a fish and they, you know, pretty much sold it just because they didn't want to take the loss. Well, that's part of, you know, being in this hobby, in this line of work. You know, you got to make sure that you give healthy fish to the people that you're serving. If we're going to go ahead and breed these rays and sell them, it's my duty to make sure that they are healthy. I'm not going to screw someone else over because I know that fish is sick and, oh, I could possibly sell it, and they'll never know. That's just not in my blood. So we went ahead and told them that you can still have the fish, just, you know, pay me when I feel more comfortable that she's fattened up, and she is working her way to it. As you can see, this one still eats a bit more, so I did up the water temp to 84 degrees. I did put some medicine in the water just in case she has a parasite or something like that, but she is feeling much better, so that makes me feel good. All right, now moving on, we've got this 2200. I've got some more tilapia here. I'm gonna go ahead and feed these guys. As you can see, I kind of just, you know, toss it all in the hole and make sure everything gets in there. Bam. Catfish are on it. Look at them go. It's just gonna disappear in a matter of seconds. There goes that Oscar tearing it up. Iridescent shark just sucking it up. This big guy will come up and get a bunch of tilapia here. Actually, he's kind of full. You see how fat and big he is? He's probably going to have to come out of here pretty soon. He's a big boy. Up. Mr. Gar, you going to go get some? There he goes. He sees it. He's fat too. I mean, by no means is anyone starving here in this room. But it is fun watching them eat. It's a little anticlimactic because I feed them and keep them fed, so there's never no hunger. Oh, missed that, guys. Sorry. There's never no hunger, so there's never super attack for the food. They're never attacking each other. Even this small guy, he's starting to get fattened up. Once he feels a little more confident and starts pigging out, he'll start growing really fast, which will be fun. We got one more piece here. Who's gonna get it? Who wants it? Oh, Oscar's got some. Oh, there's actually a piece back there too. Oh, was that the redtail? That was the redtail. All right, you got one more. And just like that, there went a 2 pounds of tilapia right there. Or actually, that was a pound and a half. My bad. Because I fed a ½ pound to the babies. So there we go. We got to see a few fish feed. You know, it's always something. We're always feeding a different tank around here each night. It is a different tank. So we always cycle through and, we feed different tanks every day of the week. And we'll always cycle through the feeding videos as well. But I do have some bad news. Last video I was excited about the discus, dropping eggs. Well, it turns out they ended up eating them. So it looks, if I wanted to keep them, I should have went ahead and plucked that stem and put them into a different tank. Or maybe next time they will get it right. Because you know what? What are they doing in nature? They don't have someone coming in there playing God and picking out their eggs. You just keep doing it until they get it right. So hopefully next time the discus will get it right. But, it's a little sad. I was kind of looking forward to baby discus, but that is all right. We will have them try again. We're not actively trying to breed. It's just, a result of clean water, clean tanks, and happy fish. So I couldn't ask for nothing more. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's little feeding video. My hands are all filled with, fish stuff. So I'm going to go inside and wash them up. And I'm going to shut things off here for the night. So we will catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay fishy, my friends.